Hey Taurus, welcome to your general weekly reading for December 27th through January 2nd for anyone with Taurus in their charts. If you are returning here, hi, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. We focus primarily on deep healing with me and my channel, okay? Can't get that out, but that's what we do. Shadow work, healing our inner child. I do monthly shadow work readings with every full moon. You can check your playlist for those. I have a playlist in the timeless playlist. I do all major arcana shadow work videos, okay? So feel free to check that out. Yeah, so if this video resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, let me know. Please feel free to stick around, subscribe. You guys, you're showing up this week in your own energy, but you're like, I can't tell if you're rebelling in a good way or a bad way yet, okay? We'll see what's under the surface here. Your challenge is the Knave of Swords, which is equivalent to the Page of Swords, right? So it's communication here, okay? Possibly somebody that you've been thinking about having a conversation with, but maybe are nervous. I'm getting like it's fear, but it's coming through as like childlike, like I'm scared, right? And you don't like that feeling of vulnerability. That's kind of what's coming through here, okay? The Strength card, I didn't even look down until just now. Duh, I was reading it so well. Look at that, okay? If you're with me right now, you're on the right reading, okay? I'm on fire, like for real. It might be a little like hard getting the message through, but this is all about facing your fear and having a conversation with somebody. You want things to go in alignment, but you feel like you have to break some sort of, I want to say structure, routine, okay? This could be going against what others think you should do, believe you should do. Maybe you're on your own spiritual path. Maybe you're leaving a relationship, okay? But you're showing up as the priest, okay, in the reverse. This is the Hierophant, okay, in the Major Arcana. I just did a video and I highly suggest that you guys go watch that. I will try to be mindful to link it below, okay? But this is your energy here, okay? And this is decided what's for you. What am I going to commit to? Because whatever has been going on, okay, it's not for you. And if you watched your most recent shadow work video with the Gemini full moon, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So let's get some more information here before we move forward, because I see your focus is just like, it's to an attachment. It's not like just letting it flow. You want something very specific here. So let me see. The 10 of Wands in the reverse. So you want to release a burden. You feel like you've been possibly living for others. That's what's really coming through, honestly. This can look many ways on the surface, okay? Maybe, again, you're in a marriage. This is the card of commitment, so I might use that example, okay, of love, relationships. But again, keep in mind it's the energy, okay? But for some of you, you may be in a marriage, okay, where you may have been unhappy or knew it wasn't for you for a long time, okay? But you felt responsible for this person. You didn't want to abandon this person. There was still love there. There was still care there, okay? It's some type of pressure, stress, okay? But it became a burden. Saying I'm using love as an example, and we have the 2 of Cups showing up, my Taurus babies. This absolutely could be a soulmate connection, marriage or not, okay? Or the idea of love may be changing for you, okay, if it's not with a specific person. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. This is absolutely, so what is it I want? What is it that I want going forward? What do I want my relationships to look like? What kind of person am I looking for? What kind of person do I want to be in a relationship, right? So with this challenge here, that's interesting that we have the Knave of Swords as your challenge. Communication, a conversation of some sort. Possibly with an Aries here with the Emperor in the reverse here, but you're feeling powerless. This is that fear energy again. We had Strength pop out before, okay? More fire energy there, Leo. Now we have the Emperor in the reverse. You feel unworthy. That's what it is. And you're very attached to something here. And it's coming in as going against the grain. So we have Libra energy showing up here. okay, with the Justice card in the reverse and the King of Wands in the reverse. The King of Wands in the reverse appears when we have been coming from a place of ego or, again, fear, okay, projecting our shadows, right? It's very much attachment. We would have sworn by it, right? We would have committed to it, but it could have been a highly sexual energy here with the Ace of Wands, okay, and what was appearing to be a King of Wands. You could have been very attracted to somebody or a situation, okay, and you really wanted to pursue it. In your focus, remember I said we were feeling like we couldn't let go of something. We had expectations or we were attached to something. It's because the Chariot is here, okay? Cancer energy. It's in the reverse, okay? When the Chariot is balanced, this is, okay, we're moving on. We're going on a journey, and I don't know where I'm going, but I know it's the right thing, and I trust, right, that I'm going to end up where I'm supposed to. This is not trusting. This is you going, Excuse me. I'm recovering from a cold. That's why I'm a little off. Six of Cups. Yeah, something from the past here. So again, this could be a soulmate connection, okay? This is also saying your inner child is terrified. It doesn't feel safe. It doesn't feel assured. Four of Swords. The King of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're transitioning here, okay? And what's, I don't know if ironic is the proper word, but we'll go with that. What's ironic is the divine says you're completely ready. You have learned lessons here, okay, from what you've experienced, and maybe what you're being asked to break away from is part of the lesson that you're meant to understand, because the King of Pentacles is in the reverse here, okay? This is saying your ego is saying, no, I don't want to. I'm not ready. I can't do this. I can't handle this. And the divine is saying, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You're learning. Very interesting. In your past, yeah, see, this is a cycle for you. We have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This means going back to something that you once walked away from, okay? For a lot of you that are resonating with a relationship, this is a person from the past. The Four of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. Not having closure. That's why. Still going back to look at a situation, right? Learn something. It's like you couldn't let it go. The Four of Cups. Yeah, you shut yourself off from the world here, Taurus, okay? You didn't want to explore other options, right? You're kind of just waiting on this one thing very much. And this has been a theme in all of the readings I've done this week. All of our eggs in one basket. The Knight of Pentacles, yeah. You were just trying to, it's what felt safe. That's the divine telling you that it was what was comfortable. It's what you knew as stability. There was more to learn, but at that time, that's all you knew, okay? It was the most solid, safe situation or relationship that you may have ever experienced, okay? But this is also why the Four of Wands is in the reverse, okay? Because you kept going back to that, because it was something you knew. You were almost settling, right? Well, you were settling instead of growing, okay? So there wasn't able to be closure. There wasn't able to be those lessons learned, okay? Now, in your strength position is more water energy, okay? So, yeah, maybe you're dealing with a water sign, but this is saying here that this is highly emotional for you. You had a lot invested emotionally, could potentially also hold a lot of triggers, okay? So I'm here, I see it, okay? But your strength position is the Six of Cups, okay? That came out in your focus here, right? Where you were feeling childlike fear, okay? Your strength card is the fact that you're feeling the fear, that you're feeling the emotion, that you're connecting, right? Even if it's uncomfy and you don't like it, Taurus, okay? It's still, you're acknowledging your truth, okay? That feeling is your truth, and it's here for insight. Tell me more about this, the Six of Cups. You're completely connecting here, okay, with your inner child, which is going to allow you to connect with others. They're going to sense that about you, that you're not wearing a mask, right? People know immediately if they're being real with them, okay? You're very much able to step into that energy of, I'm wearing my heart on my sleeve. I'm speaking from my heart, my soul. That's what's coming out. This, wow, the sun in the reverse. Your truth is your inner child, okay? What you're trying to avoid here is how unhappy you are, okay? With how things have turned out. Again, I get it's because there was attachments to expectations and stuff, but that's for you to learn. Right now, your strength is just acknowledging what has made you unhappy. Why? What power do you have that you can change that, transform that? The Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. Yeah, you're so defensive about this pain. As much as you want to transmute this into something else, right? And you can, it's here, but you're still telling yourself there's this belief, okay? And you don't know any better. It's almost conditioned into you because it's like an ego belief. It was a learned belief. This isn't your soul talking because it's coming through as deceit, okay? But that you're always meant for pain, right? And this is another collective message, guys, okay? Yeah, just that no matter where I go, it's always going to be dark. People leave. Bad things happen. For those of you that are struggling with depression, okay, that energy is coming through, or trauma, there's this inner belief that no matter where you go in life, you're always going to go back to that, okay? That's really what's coming through. And as uncomfortable as it is to be in that energy, it's so important, and it is your strength to acknowledge that's where you are. And perhaps that's why your challenge, remember, was a conversation, right? You may need to talk to somebody here, okay, for support. Going forward, Nine of Swords in the reverse. That's my babies, okay. Taurus, this is you facing your fears. We've been talking about fear, childlike fear. I feel like a kid. I'm not safe. I want to clutch to my past. It's the only thing that feels safe. It's the only stability I've ever known. You're doing it. You're facing your fear. And oh my God, does it feel like a nightmare, right? But you're okay. You're here. Nine of Swords in reverse. Clarified. Here it is by the Five of Pentacles. Exactly what I was just saying. You just received the Five of Pentacles, okay? Excuse me, the Five of Cups. But the same energy, right? This is you, okay? Looking at the truth of either your trauma, okay? Your sadness, if you've had money issues, right? This is you taking accountability, even if things aren't your fault, right? We've been in crazy, crazy times the last 2 years, right? A lot of us lost work. That wasn't our fault, right? But we're still searching for ways that we can find accountability. Maybe we knew this was a dead-end job and we weren't happy there before, right? Example, okay? Ace of Cups. Yes, you're investing in yourself. The second you're honest with yourself and you go from, and I was just having this conversation with a friend of mine, okay? I want to be very careful with my words here, okay? Because we don't want to victim blame, right? Like, life happens and a lot of it is not our fault, and the impact it leaves on us, and the pain and the scars and the trauma, okay, and the triggers and the coping skills we develop and the survival mode we live in, it's all so valid. But at the same time, you give yourself some grace with that and you take responsibility for your life. And that's exactly the energy I'm reading. I hope I read that well enough for you guys to understand, because it's very, very powerful, okay? The Ace of Cups is an offer of love to yourself, okay? Your advice, Queen of Swords in the reverse. What are you not talking about? What is your truth, Taurus? Okay, because this is you living for someone else's expectations. You don't even know. You may not know. Okay, maybe that's why you're so scared, right? You may not know what your truth is yet or what you want. That's okay. That's okay. You're on a path to discovery. Tell me more about this. Eight of Cups. Yeah, all you know is pain from the past and feeling like it doesn't matter, right? Because no one's ever been there to support you before. You've always had to deal with shit alone, okay? You've always had to pick yourself back up. What you don't realize, okay, is if you can embrace the energy of truth, even if it is just you dealing with it, fine, okay? Your challenge is to have a conversation. That's very clear, right? But maybe right now you just need to sit with it, okay? Doing that alone, just bringing illumination to the truth, okay, is going to send you into alignment, send you right into the Nine of Cups, where we're setting our intentions, where we're starting to discover what we do want out of life. It's okay to not know. You're literally about to find out, okay? You're just in a dark period right now. The Devil, yeah. It's time to have a conversation and be really honest with yourself, and if you can, somebody that you feel safe to, okay? Even if you guys need to write my email, that is a safe place, okay? That will never be shared, right? If you just need to vent, okay, do that. Somewhere though, okay, get it out here, because what did I just tell you were walking into? Here it is. The divine is here. I told you at the beginning of the reading, I was like, I might like struggle a little bit getting it out, but this is powerful. We have the Eight of Cups, the Devil, and the Nine of Cups. Everything standing in between your happiness, going from the dark to the light, is your own addiction at this point, okay? You're almost addicted to living in survival mode, to living in the fear of the pain in the past happening again, that it's literally, it's just robbing yourself, Taurus. Okay, so your advice is to realize the truth in that, okay? What's holding you back? How are you holding you back, okay? Accountability is going to be huge this week. What you don't see coming is the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're not going to find these answers outside of you in a relationship. You're not going to find that feeling of happiness or stability, right? Or it'll end up in the King of Wands in the reverse position again, right? Where we mistook something for our passion. Six of Swords. It's time to move on from a situation here. A new chapter where you don't have to make a home and other people, live for other people's approval, expectations. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. This is you. Hard work, routine, okay? It's so important to move into a new chapter with a healthy, structured routine, right? So what does that mean for you? Maybe that means waking up early, okay? Drinking your water, okay? This might be going to work, working on a project, whatever it means. It's every day I'm going to do the same thing because I have a goal. Remember that you guys were showing up in your own energy as the Hierophant, okay? Commitment. It was in the reverse because you guys aren't committed to anything right now. It's time to commit to yourself, okay? Dedicate to building something here. The Two of Wands. Yeah, now. The time is now. The time is absolutely now. And the sooner you start doing that, the sooner, look at this. Again, the darkness fades, right? Illumination occurs, okay? A message from your soul is the Ten of Swords in the reverse, sorry. Okay, you guys can see that here. Entrapment, release yourself. Release yourself. There's so much burden and you may have a lot of feelings of betrayal. There may be some heavy trauma. It's coming up, Taurus, okay, for a lot of you. And I'm talking about childhood stuff, okay? That needs to be acknowledged and looked at and understood how it affects your relationships with others today. The way you love, the way you put yourself first, the way you look at life, okay? There's a lot to heal here. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, that's really just thinking about it, okay? Planning, analyzing, coming up, right? Your soul's like, come up with a routine. Look at everything as a whole. Now going forward, we have the Empress in the reverse here. This is still attachments, expectations of others. You may not even realize, okay? Hear me out on this. You may be like, okay, fine, I'm going to separate from this person. They can do whatever they want to do. But there's still like that inner hurt that they should have done something else. It is up to you to give yourself what you want from somebody else, okay? Don't look, again, remember your advice was do not look outside of yourself for this. Knight of Wands, follow your passions, follow your soul, find your purpose. That's exactly what the Empress is, okay? If you finish the Hierophant and you need more, go watch the Empress video. It's a beautiful video. How to unconditionally love, how to find your purpose and meet people where they are, okay? Page of Swords. That was your challenge, my loves. Yeah. Some of you may have some trauma or want to have a conversation with a mother figure, okay? Maybe it's a boss, okay? A female figure, a very nurturing figure who should have been a nurturing figure. They may not be so nurturing. Excuse me. Anything else? Wow, I'm going to end that there. Close out the reading with the card we started with, your energy, the Hierophant. When you have this conversation with this person, or at least address, okay, the pain that this person or this situation has caused you, that's when you're able to commit to yourself. That's when you're able to find yourself. That's when you're able to find a voice for your soul and understand a path for you, okay? I hope that makes sense, Taurus. It's a very beautiful energy, and I really, really hope it finds who it's meant to. I am going to close the reading with a Starseed Oracle. If this resonated, please like it, comment, let me know. Subscribe. Again, if you need a personal shadow work coaching, you can find my email in the description box below. You guys got two. I'm going to take them. Earth pulsing. Pulse of the mother. I'm just saying, okay? Slow down, time in nature. And Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. Everything that looks like you're searching for outside of yourself, okay? That might be exactly what your soul's seeking. I hope that helps. Happy New Year, my loves. I will see you on the next one. Bye.